Hi guys, it's me, just Lucy again. And for this video that's dedicated to my birthday month in 2024, I figure to go on the wild side a little bit and to enjoy a little bit of my gaming roots, because I like video gaming. Many people who know my stuff are like, yeah, no shit. Really, you like video games? I would have never guessed. But let me tell you, this time I'm going to be talking about a certain movie. A certain movie that people either love it or hate it. For various reasons I will get into in a little bit. But this is the first live action video game oriented movie, so it got a little bit of slack. But this movie was special in the fact that the people who made it, like motive industry, was in perpetual hell over it. There were constant rewrites. The directors were very difficult to work with. Some of the cast members were drunk most of the time. It was a real mess. So I'm going to do my best to talk about this movie, but just remember that it wasn't exactly the best time to be on set for the making of this little masterpiece. I personally like it because it's dark, different, and much more or less different from the actual game itself. I'm talking about Super Mario Brothers, the movie from 1993. Now, this movie is like I said, very, very different from the game, but there's more references to the game than there are actual story beats from the game itself, because remember, the game basically a story about how Princess Peach keeps getting kidnapped from her kingdom by Bowser, or in the American version, King Koopa. How do you make a movie out of that? How do you make an hour 40-minute movie about that? Well, you don't make a live action movie out of it. You make a very weird hodgepodge of stuff. So this movie is more or less like video game references the movie. And we'll start with the main duo of the movie. We'll get into that later. Right now we get a little history lesson by Dan Castellaneta, or the voice of Homer Simpson, for this opening, in which he showed dinosaurs like my friend Yoshi back there. It was not CGI. You do it with a practical effect to a T, pretty much. And the Dennis Hopper as King Koopa, which is more or less like what Donald Trump would be like if he were more animalistic than what he is right now. And this movie has an opening that's so weird, in that they show Princess Peach, or the actress who plays Princess Peach, delivering an agent or to a orphanage, in Brooklyn. Now, what most people question is, why the nuns over there don't question their religious faith by seeing a human baby be delivered as an egg. Okay, that's the third question. But the thing that will cook the meal is that the person that delivers the egg to the orphanage to the first place is the same woman that plays Princess Daisy later on in the film. So it's kind of weird. It's like an asexual clone of herself being delivered by an egg. And apparently he knows about the sewer system, the interdimension rock, and all that stuff. Which, by the way, there is the Mushroom Kingdom is like in a separate dimension from we know of, and the meteorite that killed dinosaurs actually forms a gateway to the in between our dimension and dinosaur dimension, where everything with the catastrophic asteroid meteor didn't kill anything. It just made a dimensional rift. So everything that we know of today is the exact mirror image of what you see in the dinosaur dimension. It's a little confusing and a little bit dumb, but hey, it's a movie we expect. I think this is the first adaptation of a video game into a live action form. So you got a little bit of slack. So then you have this girl grows up to be Princess Daisy, which they present to be like that. This is very obviously reading a Princess Peach, but and she's supposed to be Mario's woman. Now in this movie they present Daniela as being Mario's girl. Now I like the fact that they have that reference in there, and that they have her being a brunette and all that. But that's referenced more from the original Donkey Kong, and then much later Mario Odyssey. So they got that right too. And also, may I just say that characters of Luigi and Mario, even though people bitch that that they aren't tiny and they aren't really like that in games, Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo look and act the part of Mario Brothers, or in this case, son, because Leguizamo is a lot older than a lot younger than a lot younger than Mario in this movie. Bob Hoskins, and he do a good job with portraying them. Now, I will admit though that these two are very different nationalities. One's Puerto Rican and the other one's British. But at least with Leguizamo, I think he's closer to Italian than a British dude. With all the respect to Hoskins, rest in peace. And by the way, the real Daisy from the game is a brunette, and it's like a mirror image of Peach, or Toadstool, whichever you prefer. So anyway, Princess Peach gets kidnapped by Bowser and his minions, and they have to go through 90th effect to get into Manhattan, the equivalent to Manhattan. And it's kind of weird because when the Mario Brothers go after them, they fall through like a lava pit, like in the Vikings. But when they need to transport back and forth to different areas, between the real world and that world, they don't actually have to do that. They can just walk past them. And also, when they show Deed's mother dropping off the egg and then going back to the Dino dimension, they show Bowser right there, ready to conquer Earth. So why didn't you do that when you had the opportunity? Why didn't you send his forces over there to, clear out the mine shaft or whatever to go capture the Earth and stuff? So we're also privy to King Koopa's or the president-elect Koopa. They have him do like an evolution thing, de-evolution machine chair, like an electric chair type of thing, like where they execute political dissidents and criminals and other people that might cause problem for Koopa. And the first person that they try on is the King Toadstool. King Toadstool, played by Lance Hendrickson, and he's only in the end of the movie. But he played a fungus in the movie, and he's which makes sense that you want to get rid of the head of the old government before you can establish a new one. But it's kind of weird in that regard because his whole body spreads throughout the city. Looks kind of intestines or kind of like a growth, almost like cancer. And it's funny because during the movie, the Mario brothers or the Mario cousins, whichever you prefer, have to break and trust the fungus all the time. So it's like they're breaking his foot, for example, or his spine, or whatever the case is. So it's kind of weird. But what's really nice is that Koopa's cousins, I guess, Iggy and Spike, help him out. Are nice to the woman Daisy. So the little figurine, I think it's a Lemmy. And Spike is basically a little Spike enemy that throws the balls up in the air with spikes on them. But this doesn't look like the guy in the movie. And the post-credit scene, the two guys are like offer a movie deal by one of the producers of Nintendo. Yeah, I guess. But that never happens. Just like the sequel never happens. It's just a big unfortunate thing because they have Princess Peach come in like a rebel with stuff fighting with a flamethrower weapon, and he said, "You won't believe this, guys, but we need you back there." And then Bob Hoskins says, "Oh, I believe you. I believe you." So, that lead in the other movie never comes out of fruition, which is a very bad thing indeed, because I want to see more of it. But, when they show the, oh yeah, by the way, King Koopa is played by Dennis Hopper, which doesn't give a shit in this movie. But he says in the thing he says, see you later, alligator. And look at this. I won. which is a direct quote from, or direct quote from the movie Speak, where I know that he does this. I know you look. I won, and he does that, and he does that from the other movie too. I don't know about the one with the alligator, but there's that in this movie too. So they use the evolution theme on other people, and they turn lovable Toad, this little character right here, happy little joyous thing that everyone would punch on in the game, at least. I know I do. They turn him into a Goomba. Not the Italian word for other Italians, but this guy, the little fungus guy. And I want to say that the guys that they produce in the games are way different from what they do in the movies, but yeah, this movie is quite weird in that regard too, because the Mushroom Kingdom looks more like your average post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland, like your Mad Maxes, which call it like that too. And one of them is a gremlin, is an AMC gremlin, I think, which they use twice in the movie. But Mad Max, Judge Dredd, I think what was the other one? Blade Runner. It's got a lot going on. And they reference bills, they reference lamps, and this little guy is a Bob-omb. If you guys see the movie, you'll understand why I'm doing with that. But this little guy packed a big bowl up, and they show the Fungus King giving it to, giving Mario one of these little suckers. Now, I gotta admit, even though it's like about the same dimensions of this, the Bob-omb in the movie is sponsored by Reebok, but it's very potent, very powerful, and it can make King Koopa scared. So, basically to increase his influence on the people of Dielettan, King Koopa uses portable de-evolution guns, and they're basically gray painted super scopes, the bazooka style super scopes from the NES game system. I never had one of those, but it's fun to play with. So anyway, they also make reference to big birds that in this the big fish that eats Mario whole and kills them in one gulp. But in this one, she's a bouncer. I guess a piece of the meteorite that the Mario Brothers were entrusted to when they had to rescue Princess Peach. Now, she's a big woman, and she's supposed to be a bouncer in one of the clubs over there. Now, my question is, if she's a bouncer, should she be on duty all the time in the club, and not like dancing and having a good time with the customers, especially not getting into like a tango with the guys? Also, another thing that I question is, why did Mario just sold a necklace to Harris that being the major piece, then why is it that she suddenly became a nice woman toward him? And you would think that she would hate his guts and that she wouldn't want to help him out, but she provided him with the iconic boots to jump and stuff, because Lord knows a man named Jumpman would be able to jump by himself, and you use a build kind of like an Energizer pill pack, and it's kind of weird because it's like a big ammo thing, and you shoot the ball and shoot at Bowser. But Bowser, but in the game, it's not designed as such. It's just a big bullet, and this movie is very strange in that the princess keeps getting attacked and brought back to the Koopa Castle, or the Trump Tower, if you will. So Bowser's also married in this movie to a girl named Lida or something like that. And she wants to merge the dimensions to become queen herself, for Bowser and all that. So she eventually does get the piece of meteor into the ripple and then the hole, and she gets shocked, and she also gets shocked by power cord, the power lines too, and she has to Bride of Frankenstein look to her. That's really awesome. But then there's also the fact that there's no mention of underwater sections. There's no mention of Flame World or sand levels and all that. So basically, it's just one C type of thing. But the castle looks like, the tower looks like what you would expect the games. And they decide not to make Yoshi into the cartoon he is. And they just instead went with a more realistic dinosaur, which I approve. And apparently when things are re-evolved, they retain the same haircut, the same hairstyle they had. So would that mean that all the Goombas and the Koopa paratroopers and whatnot, they would end up being bald when they get in? That's a good question. And it's funny because Mario freezes the pipe with Luigi's help, but if these reptiles, he'd be completely inert, or they wouldn't be able to move very fast. But these guys can move really fast. If you look carefully, you'll see that the Goombas and the Koopa Troopers have very distinct looks. They're ugly and they look nothing like the games. They do have different species. For example, the Goombas are very ugly, but they're cute in kind of a weird way. But they have let me see, they have they're like rounded heads. They look like trolls, more or less. And the paratroopers look kind of like little mini raptor heads. So they do look somewhat like they do in the games. not much, but they do a little something like that. And they have like huge bodies with like spikes coming out of their shoulders. Which I have to wonder, is that part of their outfit or part of their bodies? The spikes. Also, let me see what we were gonna say. The Orphan Tours slash the Evolution guns, and Toad even decided to try to help the princess by giving her stuff like guns, helping her escape, giving her vegetables when she finds vegetables and meat. So he does have demon helping to Twitter. And so the Lemmy and Spike, when they get more intelligent, because the evolution chair goes in reverse to it can evolve people. I don't know if it worked on some spoilers, but it still work on them. So then when Lita reunites the dimensions for putting the rocket into the big meteor, the hole, you see the effect go on, and then you see Mario and Koopa go into our world. And I feel so bad that they put this in there, but they put in it that the World Trade Center towers become disintegrated and degraded from what they once were, which really is sad because in 2001, you know that they were the September 11th attacks. And I'm not going to go into too much detail, but they got destroyed along with thousands of people that worked there. Very big tragedy. But anyway, it's sad to see him get degraded and rebuilt when the dimension gets separated again. And then we get one of the most infamous lines in all of movie history, where Koopa aims the de-evolution gun at Mario, but instead he dodges and gets Scoopelli instead, which is supposed to be like a real world I guess that guy that is not mentioned in any of the games, but he says he turned him into chimpanzee. He says monkey, which is very funny because a chimp is not a monkey. Anyway, I guess if you're trying to be racist and say like all humans evolve into monkeys, kind of like Frieza. Nothing but a monkey. So then it turns out that he has to go back in the space time and stuff, and they revert back to going back to when he goes back into his own dimension, Manhattan, and then Bob goes off after a long visit and stuff around. And by the way, I just say cars in this movie, they either look and act like the cars in Mad Max, or they end up looking a lot like bumper cars that they're powered by above in the ceiling like a mall cart. So then they show this guy Koopa getting blasted into a construction type crane bucket. looks a lot like the Concord from one of the Mario games. I want to say the Super Mario World with the Concord, and you blast him with two of the devolving graves. Now, I should point out that beforehand, earlier in the movie, they show Mario and Luigi being pissed off at Bowser and then shoving him into the evolving chair to be de-evolved in like 1 second. So even though he didn't actually get devolved, you can see his more animalistic side coming out. And even when he comes out of there, he got the lizard eyes, and he's more cruel, more animals, like I said, more brutal and stuff. So that might be because of what they did to him, and that's why he hates the plumbers. But anyway, they did that more the evolution juice or beam, and he ends up turning into a Muppet character that looks a lot more realistic to what you see in the game. It's only on there for like 10 seconds, but it looks more like the Bowser that we know from the games, and it's really quite nice. But the eventually devolve him to the point where he becomes unstable slime. Kind of like a fungus, but I guess he's held together by the power of love. So Bowser ends up falling to the ground like in The Night Professor 2, when he devolves into slime. And everything's all happy again. All the Koopa Troopers become regular citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom again, I guess. And Teddy Singh gets transformed back from the slime to human form, which how you go from a human in the place to being a slime or a fungus afterwards, and how you keep your sentience, about the Mario Brothers and your own daughter. Anyway, everyone's all happy and stuff. The captured women go back to their own dimension. And also, one thing I noticed that when you try to dislodge the stone from the meteor to emerge the dimensions, I noticed that Luigi has a portable corkscrew. Now, normally people wouldn't say, wouldn't bet that, saying, oh, he's just trying to be handy, he just got a tool and stuff for that purpose. But, if you think about it, okay, why would a tiny person and a Puerto Rican person playing an Italian person have that thing that's made only for one corpse? People would probably dismiss that. I have another idea about it. I think that the people who wrote this movie think that all Italians, or Puerto Ricans for that matter, are wineries. That we only like to drink a lot of wine at times. And for some people that's a grip. For most people it's not. I like wine. I would consider myself a wino for that reason alone. But that's kind of like a stereotype about like calling someone a Guido or Guidette or something like that. It's a negative stereotype. So anyway, Daisy and Luigi are separated. Mario and Luigi go back to their own time. The Mushroom Kingdom gets restored back to wherever it was beforehand. And it's completely installed chimpanzee. And I don't know if that Volvo racing works in reverse to help out people, or if it's automatic, not as it would defeat it and stuff. So during the end credits, they had the shot where they have Prince Daisy like on the door. When the Mario Brothers open it up, they say, you won't believe what's happened. You gotta come out with. So where he says, I believe. And then he runs off into the place with a plunge in my head. Because in the games, with the exception of Mario Sunshine, I believe, and I never played the game. But there's very little, if any, reference to the Mario Brothers being actual plumbers. But in this movie, they do overture with the plungers and with all the technical know-how about pipes and stuff. I like the fact that they emphasize the pipes and things, but they do overkill. It's almost like a fetish for them. And that's not good. But still, it's kind of funny actually. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this movie. Right down to Koopa's cold head. Olivia P. Loved it. Koopa and Paratroopa's Big Bird is funny as well. I think that John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins were excellent choices for this role. And just all around a groovy movie. And thank you for watching my video on it for my birthday month in 2024. But before I review the other Mario Brothers movie next year, the one that's more faithful to the games. And by the way, if you can tell by this movie, this is a VHS tape. And boy, does it show, because I had the fuzzy, it's like, interference when I was playing this whole movie. Anyway, I also got, how to rewind puppies too. And I forgot VCR. So yeah. Let me know if you guys like this movie or not. I know that's very divisive. Anyway, you just like what you see here and you want some more of my stuff, you can always like, comment, and share my video, or you can subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to make any more comments about my stuff, and any type of video content on it, for future references and stuff, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707. And if you want, you can always get me on my Twitter, or actually prefer at PNelsonPro. Also, my email is jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. And as you can imagine, I give this movie, one happy face for John Leguizamo, and one happy face for Hoskins, and one happy face for everybody else. through. Because this movie is a classic. It's funny, it's awesome, and you love every bit of it. It may not have much to do with games, but it's very entertaining. Very weird, very strange, very different. I wish that more video game movies would do that, rather than sticking dead to on a movie code, on a game code at least. You're never gonna get anything as good as a video game. You don't interact with the characters the same way. All you do is just sit there and enjoy. I like that movie. But no, it sucked. I think this was a good movie. So, I think all the Marvel fans out there, all plumbers out there, all the big coopers out there, and all the bums out there. So, yeah, please up my little, Mario brothers and Mario sisters out there. By the way, who else thinks that Rena in this movie was more or less like the Bowsette of the universe? Anyway, aloha guys. Have fun. I'll see you in the next one. Girls and Guys in Ninja Land.